Writing blog posts is a great way to get in front of your audience. You get to nurture the relationship between you and your existing leads, and you also get more visibility, which can bring new leads into your business. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the strategies you can use to grow your business by writing blog posts. It's something that I do for some people, so if you are interested, definitely let me know. But in any event, when it comes to writing blog posts, there are a few things you want to do. The first thing is think about who your avatar is. What are the questions that they have? Customer avatar, by the way, that's if you could have any person, any type of person as a potential customer. You look at things like income, demographics, etc., to figure out who is your ideal customer, and you create content for that person. So what are the types of questions that they have about your industry, and be able to answer those in blog posts while using keyword research. So keyword research, you pretty much use a tool or use Google's auto suggest feature. Like you start typing in some keyword and Google auto suggests different keywords that can be great content ideas. You create content around keywords that answer people's questions. That's going to lead more people to your blog. A blog is a top of funnel resource where you're just building awareness and you're starting to get attention. It's later on when people subscribe and express interest in your product where that relationship goes a bit deeper. But the blog posts, they get people to see your brand. And if you have a call to action at the end of each blog post, that is going to turn more of the first-time visitors into leads, into people who are eager to learn more about your business, and people who you can more easily communicate with. When you get someone on your email list because they write a blog post, you aren't relying on an algorithm to reach out to those subscribers. So for a platform like YouTube, YouTube could change the rules at any time to impact how many people any creator can reach. So if they decide to go more into a pay per play territory, that is going to hurt people who aren't pay to play. When you have someone on your email list, however, you are able to communicate with them through their inbox, which makes it a lot easier for you to engage with those people and have call to actions that convert into sales. Now, when it comes to the blog post topics, you can answer a bunch of people's questions, and that is good to do. But as you interact with more people, you're going to get some more no's. You're going to hear people say they can't buy your product or your service isn't the right thing for them. And instead of closing it there, ask them why. See what is their reason or reasons for not wanting to buy your product or service. These are their objections. And if you can write blog posts that address these objections, then you can lean people closer to becoming customers. It isn't something that you force. It's just something that makes people reflect a little bit more. So two of the biggest objections in any industry, they revolve around time and money. I don't have enough time to use your product and your thing is too expensive. If you can prove to people that they have enough time to use your product, or if your product saves them time, or if from the money standpoint, the benefits of buying the product far exceed the cost in terms of maybe we're talking about a business ROI or we're talking about product functionality. There are a lot of different ways that you can justify that your product or your service is worth the price. And you can do that in blog posts, where instead, however, of talking up your product and making each blog post into a sales pitch, which would be very annoying, what you do instead is you talk about the industry. So if you offer something like SEO services, you can explain how businesses see an ROI from SEO services and how that investment works. You can answer some people's questions about an agency and stuff like that, just to give them a better background and also address some of the most common objections that people have when it comes to your product or service. The blog posts are designed to increase visibility for your business, but if you aren't being intentional with the type of content you create, if you aren't being intentional about making it easy for the visitor to take that next step whether it is rushing to become a customer right away, which is quite difficult, but definitely possible, or something a little more plausible where we're just telling them to subscribe to the email list. Maybe it's even something as basic as follow us on social media, but it's better to direct people to the email list because for a lot of businesses, your objective with your social media handles is to get sales or get people on your email list. The email list converts better than social media when it comes to sales. So I would just use the blog to promote the email list rather than focus on the social media audiences. You can also write a bunch of guest posts for other companies. The guest posts that you create, they are going to get in front of an audience that already knows, likes, and trusts the blog platform that you put your guest post on. It's a quick way to accelerate a relationship with some people who didn't know who you were before they read the guest post. Guest posting is also a really great way to get links, backlinks. I do have a blog post, which I'll link in the description, containing 5 different strategies you can use to increase your backlinks and therefore increase your SEO ranking. But writing blog posts, there's just a lot of different ways you can use them to grow your business. The main thing is visibility and trust. That is what these blog posts do. Let me know what you guys are doing for your blogging strategies, what questions you guys have. I always love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you all next time.